Get in, nerds. We are playing Victoria 3. We are still in the process of annexing of all of our tasty princely states. They're all damaging relations. They're all trying to get things worse. But we're going to get to make things better. I think Jammu and Kashmir is probably a good target. Oh, that's a lot of infamy. But the thing is, China is in a war with Great Britain right now, which they are losing pretty badly, it seems like. Although there's another war kicking off right here. Let me see. What is this? This is France going after Lanfang to annex, with China supporting. What can we get from China? It would be extremely funny if I stole Korea. Conquer cities, anything good? Not really. Just curious. Oh wait, I got a lot of infamy right now, and none of it's showing signs of going frickin' anywhere. We finally finished our steel industry increase. Coal mines in West Bengal are having a hard time getting built. I wonder why. Because we're over the limit. Okay. Not sure how that happened, but we'll cancel them. And there's health system up to level 3. Wonderful. So now we're just building munitions plants. What else does the market need? So it's a lot more steel, glass, coal, furniture. Clothing's doing fine. Could definitely make a killing making furniture, as always. Price of grain has finally gotten down to reasonable, which I am feeling pretty jazzed about. So let me see. Yeah, I think there might be more engine industries. We built a bunch in, I want to say, Bihar. Right? Yeah. Although we're having a little bit of a hard time keeping them profitable, which is a little bit weird. But this kind of always happens with engines industries. So let's build up Carnatic. Carnatic has a very respectable engine industry. Non-damaging relations. Very good. Happy to hear that. And Carnatic is short of infrastructure, so we'll need to build ourselves a bunch of levels of railways there as well. Throw those on top. Just get that done fast. Ooh. What is this? This is a nihilist revolt in Gwylor. That's fun. Seems like the government's got this under control. I'm going to close out this army with those units, the Khalsa army. We'll mobilize the Pakistan Defense Force in this front to make sure things are dealt with. Finances are pretty good. Definitely could be better, but I am building right now. I think the real game changer from a financial perspective... Oh my gosh, Rajputana needs railways badly. I hadn't even thought about it. Hadn't even thought about it, but I need to make sure I've got market access in all the areas that I've just taken over. Gujarat's doing well, Sindh is doing well, Baluchistan is doing fine. Surguja damaging relations. Interesting. So I am having pretty low taxation capacity, and there is more bureaucracy. In fact, my average standard of living is stumbling a little bit with all these annexations. Even though I know I'm doing it for... It's for a good cause. Let me see. Northern Sirkars also needs a little bit more railway construction. Put these other railways in first, though. Okay, I'll finish out the munitions plants, or some of the munitions plants. Then I'll put those other railways in. You can have more autonomy. I'll never let you be more autonomous. Never. You can have more autonomy when I annex you. There. Haha. No one understands my logic. Haha. Very good. Munitions plants are getting finished out. So railways are... So Rajputana has turmoil. There's aniline unlocked. That's not so bad. And now we're doing shift work. So all this is going to get us to telephone. And then after that, we're going to society. Gosh, I do not want civilizing mission terribly badly. But also, I'm not going to need civilizing mission because it's researching on its own through the technology spread system. I'm thinking about actually building some more universities, just on account of the amount of innovation I get. Really? Still low. Did I not build up railways here? I thought I had done. This is bananas. I'm gonna build more. Gosh. Perhaps I built them in the wrong place. So building the ones in Rajputana and Northern Sirkars. Economy is still the biggest in the world. And is it by a solid margin? It is. It's by a significant margin. I'm more than double the size of Great Britain's economy. That's wonderful. I wonder if theoretically, hypothetically, complete hypothetical, if I became independent, I wonder if it would destroy the empire. They would almost assuredly be bankrupt. They're quite notorious. Britain, you gotta get it together. This war seems to be going okay, even if this territory is being taken over. Perhaps I could send another small force to assist and improve the ratios. 9th East Indian Army, close them out and move them to the Bombay Army. Absolutely. Very nice. It's looking rock solid. I wonder if I'm making a mistake annexing all these princely states, but I don't feel like it's a mistake. It feels good. There's that done. We're down to 18 infamy. It feels pretty solid. Again, I can't let my infamy get too high, because if I let my infamy get too high, what's going to happen is my infamy decay is going to go down. And George Sutherland, despite his many advantages, he does reduce my infamy decay by being imposing. So I need to be conscientious about that. The Raja of Sugma, or Surguja, I don't even know where that is. Surguja, oh, that's here. Surguja, you have drawn my ire. No, I'm just kidding. Would be pretty funny if I did that. Would be pretty funny. How close am I to the pneumatic tools technology? Because pneumatic tools is the thing I need to build Victoria Terminus. And that's a fun thing to have access to. Actually, here's what I'm going to do. I have shift work spreading. So I'm actually going to do vacuum canning first. Hopefully shift work will finish on its own. Then in society, civilizing mission is going to sort itself out. So all I'm going to need is investment banks and feminism. And then we'll do central planning. And then after that, we'll do telephone. Yep, I think that's how we're going to do it. Great Britain colonized Kazembe. Excellent. So I think once these motor industries are finished, we're going to need to build up some universities. I'm going to build some in Rajputana. I'm going to build some in Sindh. I'm going to build some in Baluchistan. Punjab, we've got a few. Build up Punjab. We'll build up Quetta. We'll build up Pashtunistan. Punjab Hills, we're for sure build up. And again, basically the reason for this is because this is all free innovation. Because we still have tech spreading to us, and we're probably going to have tech spreading to us for the rest of the game. Not that many here. East Indian Oud we can definitely build up, and then Bihar, get a couple more levels. Assam, a couple more levels. And then some in the south. Oh, we never built up Orissa. Well, that's a little bit of a tragedy, isn't it? How many did Mysore have? Mysore only had one level. Karnak is fine. Malabar can get a couple more. Bombay, one more. Gujarat. Gujarat had none between all those tiny countries. That's incredible. I can't believe this. I can't believe you've done this. Anyway, that's going to create huge paper demand, but, you know, that's okay. These things happen. Anyway, those are going to build at a reasonable speed, and then maybe I'll relax in building for a while and let my good credit sort itself out. Because right now, I am very much eating into my authority, and that's going to start affecting my ability to do the things I want to do within a reasonable time frame. Let me see, this is 7 pages worth. So this massive university expansion, how much of a university expansion is this actually? If we're being honest with ourselves. It's about, yeah, 37 up to 59, we're going up by really a lot. We're closing in on 100, and that's going to be pretty useful. Ah, do I want to go to electric streetlights? I kind of do. Have I reset? Please tell me I've reset state production methods. Yes, I have done. Alright, beautiful. Still in the process of incorporating a bunch of these territories. And obviously that's going to take a long time because my primary culture is English over here, and, you know, that just is what it is. I can't do anything about that situation. Photographs of the Dominion of India. It's been suggested that we take and distribute some pictures of our country's most famous landmarks. So many wonderful places all across our country. It just seems right that the world should get to see them too. Distribute them internationally, 5% prestige, or distribute them domestically, 20 legitimacy. You know I'm going with that second one. As long as I can fend off the demands of the industrialists to keep increasing segregation and whatnot, I'll do it. Lord knows I'll do it. Wow, engine demand is so very high. This is incredible. Why is market access so weak? Oh, shipping lane effectiveness. Well, that'll do it. Alright, where can I build up ports? I'll build up port. Oh, wait, actually, hold on. Industrial ports, away. That should help with market access. Let me see, we'll continue to work on these ones in the Bengal region. And we'll build up ones in Orissa as well. That may just generate enough ports that we won't need to worry about this other stuff. Alright, so this is the first wave of princely states getting their 5-year tick-over in. So the reason these are going up is because the 5-year cooldown on asking for more autonomy is going down with a lot of these countries. It's not that there were a lot of states happy that are unhappy now. It's just the cooldown is gone. I need another general for the Madras army. Let's grab this Badrulax guy. I've had pretty good luck with the Badrulax guys. Let me see. What flag is this? Russia. The Russian Republic. Well, that is exciting. You have a revolutionary socialist movement. That's fun. You're an autocratic parliamentary republic under national supremacy with a state religion, free trade, traditionalism, land-based taxation, peasant levies, and no home affairs, social security, or workers' rights. Golly. Well, that is exciting. Things are going buck wild in Russia. Oh, man. That's fun. We'll see what happens over there. Exile from the Japanese Shogunate. Japanese Shogunate's still chill. Relations are not great. I can improve relations. Yeah, I'll improve relations. But also, it'd only be 30 infamy to turn them into a protectorate. It'd be fun. It sure would be fun. I'd be delighted if they'd be my protectorate. I suppose now I don't need to worry about annexing Jammu and Kashmir because they're not adjacent to anybody that's not my overlord. So this is pretty good. So the All India Muslim League and the Indian National Movement are both now below 25% pop support. Are both below 5% pop support. And this event shows no sign of ending. So I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. These movements they're marginalized. They're totally marginalized. So I genuinely don't know how to deal with this. Now, part of this is that we've got a large anarchist movement. And I'm not at all concerned about that. It'll be just fine. I don't need to worry about anarchism one bit. Anarchism is just a red herring. We'll see. We'll see. Ooh, concrete dockyards. Extra max port level. So what does that do to my market access? Or not? Well, let me finish letting these ports get built, and then we'll think about it. So, got low standard of living in a lot of areas, but you know, it is what it is. What are my available decisions? That's right. I could have found New Delhi. That's fun. Well, the Muslim League will go down in activism. I don't know what to do about this communal divides thing. I feel as though I've fulfilled the conditions, but it's just sort of decided to ignore it. So now I'm providing all these more... Yes, here we go. Perfect. So now that I've provided a bunch more ports with a bunch more convoys to my overlord, Great Britain, now I have full market access. So, what does that do to goods prices? Okay, looking pretty good. Coal demand is through the roof. I should have more places I can put coal in. Oh my gosh, I got modern port already. Do we have the oil? Does Great Britain have the oil to make this happen? It does. Well, heck yes. Absolutely. Where are they? Where are they? Let me at them. Yeah, we'll activate modern port production methods. Absolutely. Absolutely. This is wonderful. So the other production method thing I was looking into is in here somewhere. Must have missed it. I don't have vacuum canning yet. We'll worry about it later. For now, a dangerous idea. Speaking at a protest rally in Calcutta, an Indian National Movement speaker urged the listeners to boycott the British lifestyle and return to their Hindu roots if they wish to build a free Hindu nation. This has sparked fears of religious oppression among members of the All India Muslim League, leading to further animosity between the two groups. Muhammad Khan couldn't believe the audacity of the speaker. He had dared to say, I'm glad to see Mr. Khan here, representing the Muslim branch of our party. He was here before him. He'd fought the British court and won. And now he was just a representative of the Muslim branch? And then the upstart had dared to suggest a Hindu nation? Did he think all the Muslims and Sikhs would do when they heard that? Convert? I mean, I'm gonna hit the "They must both learn their place" button again, because that should continue to reduce their pop access, or their pop support, and that's good for me. All right, we're down to 12.5 infamy, so let's go ahead and grab. Let me see, was it Patna? Yeah, 3.0. Let me see. All right, yeah, it puts a bunch of different countries in here, so they can join if they wish. All right. So, war goals. Conquer. Malabar. Oh, interesting. Siam is fighting. Don't love that. Forced nationalization. Interesting. So I can take a bunch of states in Siam, but I don't necessarily want to take states in Siam. I want to take states here in India. So, central provinces. Yes, 1.8 infamy. Yep, we'll grab that. Malabar down here. We'll grab that. Are those the only princely states that are... No. We've got... Manipur. We'll grab that. And can we get any others? Mayurbhanj. Oh, yeah, absolutely. We'll grab that as well. Shazam. We'll run ourselves completely out of maneuvers. But that will be what we need to do. I gotta say, these fronts are reasonably accessible. I might not need to mobilize all of the armies. Is it sensible? Can I really afford to not mobilize all of my armies? I think I might. Yeah, so we'll grab the Madras Defense Force, put them back in here. We'll grab... There's really not a lot of forces over here. We'll grab the Bombay Army, put them here. We'll grab the Khalsa Army. Oop. Oh, that was a mistake. Demobilize. Oops. Oh well. We'll grab both of these defense forces and put them here. Then we'll bring up the Madras Army and put them here. The Bengal Defense Force and put them here. And we won't worry about Malaya for the time being. And we'll see what comes of these other areas. Yeah, and I think we can do this. That Khalsa Army thing was a huge error. But, you know, these things happen. It's fine. It's not that big of a deal. I can work it out. In fact, I think I can put the Pakistan Defense Force on the southern front with Siam and just not even worry about it. Again, the only person who potentially join... Excuse me? I don't think Britain's going to join them. I don't think Britain has any reason to join them. We'll see. Cochin damaging relations. Interesting. Very interesting. Ooh, EV mass immigration. It seems like Uluru was crushed by the Australians. It's funny. I went over here and was like, seems like Uluru crushed its revolution. I just think of that territory as being naturally Uluru. That's Uluru territory right there. It's not. I'm just based and Uluru pilled. That's all that's happening. Excellent. There's shift work. So what's spreading to me in production at this time? Vacuum canning. Wonderful. I mean, that was what I was researching already, so... actually, maybe I don't even need to research it. Yeah, we'll go directly to... investment banks. QN feminism, QN central planning. Kathiri backs down. I don't think that affects me. Nope, certainly doesn't. Alright, time for a little war. Just a little one. A poquito of war. Dominion of India can have a little war, as a treat. 10 or 20 wars. At once. Okay, so I'm having a lot of wars, but, you know, it is what it is. We've got to get the country centralized. We've got to get things normalized. We've got to make things normal. Extra normal here in British India. Wow, we had a spike in standard of living. I wonder if that's just mobilizing the forces and getting the weapons industries properly producing. I wonder if that's all that is. Be interesting if it was. Front against Siam is doing very well. That's good. All these other places are doing well as well. I'm just going to throw all of these into the into my pressed war goals because I know they're all going to be pressed. Because India always wins. Let's see. Battle over here in Manipur is a success. That's very good. What state is this? This is part of Assam. Alright, beautiful. So I'll be able to seize that territory with absolutely no problems. This is going to create a significant paper demand, but building up the paper industry should be useful. Gosh, my economy is huge. Man, the economy is growing at just an absolutely phenomenal rate. Feeling very, very pleased with that. Very nice. Alright, that's the end of Siamese participation in this war. Very good. You cannot have more autonomy, Hyderabad. I should annex you. Hyderabad just sitting here in the middle of India sweating. It's going to take me forever to incorporate Hyderabad, too. Oh well, it is what it is. Nagpur is nearly completely occupied. Jaipur is nearly completely occupied. We got the rest of Malabar. Very good. Jaipur sorted out. Huh, I let my infamy get too low. Gosh. And one last front. Nearly completed. There's Malabar conquered. And Malabar was already incorporated. That's beautiful. Let's go ahead and get healthcare increasing again. There's central provinces continuing to be occupied. Orissa, Assam, very nice. Got Orissa. We finally got Orissa fully incorporated. Oh, and that's the end of the war. Wonderful. Oh, that's excellent. Alright, let's normalize some production methods. Bam, 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 and bam. And did I see we were low on market access once again? We sure are. Let's build up cargo ports in Malabar. And we'll throw those in at the top of the queue. In fact, we'll do the same in Bombay. Oh. I'm holding the wrong key. Thought I was holding Alt. I was actually holding the Windows key. I'm like, why isn't it going? Why am I not? I didn't do this many. Nope. It's just me not knowing how to use a computer. Same as always. Pretty solid loyalist count still. Hey, for once the civil servants aren't furious. I will not support your independence, crucial states. Should I destroy the British Empire? Maybe I'll create myself a tasty little community post. Just be like, should I destroy the British Empire? I could destroy the British Empire. India can have one destruction of the British. Oh. Whew. Wait, no, this is the Shogunate. The Prussia. Prussia, what are you going after the Shogunate for? Prussia, what? You can't just steal. You can't just steal all of Kanto, Chubu, Kansai, and Tohoku. Unbelievable! Revoke claim on Kanto. That's their primary war goal. Japan is really not getting involved. How funny would it be? Hold up. Hold up. Japan. Transfer subject. Indian Finland would be extremely funny. But more importantly, can't get a conqueror. Oh, so I can't get a treaty port, which is the thing that I would like. Regime change. Oh, in Finland. War ups would be nice. See, I don't want all these war goals necessarily. Wait a minute. Does Prussia have a fleet? It doesn't really. I could steal Prussian Finland. Britain, who are you fighting? Who's trying to naval invade you? The French? It's got to be the French, right? And the Americans and the Spanish. Britain, you crazy MFs, why are you doing this? On the other hand, having control of Finland would really it would really allow the British Empire to flank Russia neatly. I so want Japan to retain its ability to. I don't want Prussia to take all this territory. Will no one stand with the Japanese? Oh, the Russians are potentially going to. Alright, I'm going to leave this where it is. Italy will stand on the other side, but... Wow, Italy's quite weak. Wow, that's actually really surprising. Because Italy is usually at least a moderate world power. But they got nothing going on. You gonna join Russia? Russia, you gonna do this thing? Russia? Russia! Pokes Russia. Do the thing! Alright, if I don't do something now, my forces aren't gonna get there in time. I could just do it for an obligation. Although I would love to make them my subject. Let's do an obligation. Sorry, Prussia. So, who do we want to mobilize for this? We'll definitely mobilize the coastal defense forces, for sure. I don't need this army. And I've got an army here in the central provinces. So move to the Madras army, that's fine. So I think I'll send just the Madras army to this front. No one's here yet. The Prussians aren't here yet, and I'm going to get there faster than they are. So if they try to naval invade me, Okay, Prussia, what will you give me? An obligation? I'm already getting an obligation from the Shogunate. You're lucky I didn't ask for more, Prussia. China? Are you crazy? China? What on earth? China? What? What? Are you just doing this to antagonize me? To antagonize ya boy, India? How could you? How could you? Bankrolls. I don't want your money, Prussia. I want to not create a problem in world politics, is what I'm trying to do. Oh, well, China's sending a real army. Gosh darn it. Now I've got to send a real army. Tell you what, I'll put them there, and I'll raise the conscripts of the Madras army. Just to get myself some reinforcement capabilities over here. And that'll turn that into a real battlefront. At least so as for now. I'm not going to mobilize too much more. And I'll probably finish out my university building blitz and then call it in terms of increasing the size of my... in terms of building stuff right now. Alright, how's it going? We're there. Force comparisons are solid. Okay, alright, so the Prussians are sending real forces. Do I send the Bengal army? Or... hear me out. I am going to send the Bengal army, but... but not to Japan. At this point I will mobilize the Bombay army. Can I station this army in Britain? I cannot. But I can move them to the west coast. How are my mobilization options? Oh, they're really dumb, huh? Nice. Oh, I'm so good at stuff. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Ooh, I should actually be... It's... Yeah, just... I'm gonna dance with the one who brung me this time. So this is very good, smart play I'm doing right here. This is a very clever technique. Oh, the 9th Army shouldn't be existing in the first place. I'm so good at stuff right now. Anyway, these armies will eventually be doing a lot better. 9th East India Army, you can go to the Bombay Army. Anyway, the Bengal Army is good to go. The Khalsa Army will be doing better later. They're only on their way to the front as well. So now... let's go... let's visit Pomerania. Pomerania is lovely this time of year, isn't it? Yes, it's true. Prussia is sending a lot of forces, but, you know. Yes, I know they are, but I can't do anything about it. They'll just have to get their... I'm going to raise their conscripts. They're just going to have to get their organization up as they go. And hopefully we can win this fast. We are winning this right now. China's bringing in more forces, but I don't think that's actually going to affect anything. And my force is on the way. Gosh darn it! Bengal Army, why do you keep increasing in size? Stop it. So there's vacuum canning. That's very nice. Korea, why are you damaging relations? I haven't done anything to you. I'll vacuum these packages, and that'll be nice. Gosh, we're short on convoys. We're not completely short on convoys, though. Al-War is damaging relations. That's fine. Oh my goodness, we're way overstretched militarily. Overstretched financially, rather. So, I think all of this is going to depend on my gambit to invade Prussia, but that is going to have to be for next episode. For now, my nerds, I've had fun. I hope you all have had fun, and I'll see you on the other side.